Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Sebastian, and in this video, you're going to learn why your personal brand is 10 times more valuable than a corporate brand and why you need to start it as soon as you can. So we are almost halfway done with 2020. This year has been completely crazy, and what I want to mention is that during all this craziness that's going on right now, my number one focus is going to be building my personal brand. Now, why would I want to be doing that? Well, there's a bunch of different factors that have pushed me and really led me to this realization. When I got my first job at the age of 15, my resume was really the only thing that held me accountable and that showed what I could potentially do for a company, right? I had my work experience and it had some references. That's literally all it had. And based off of that, people would decide if they wanted to hire you or not. Now you fast forward to 2020, and in the past when I've hired people for to be working on marketing on social media with me, the first thing that I look for is their social media platforms. I Google their name, or I look them up on LinkedIn, I look them up on Instagram or on YouTube. Why? Well, because social media and overall the internet is a perfect way for you to get to know someone and really understand what's in their mind. Companies, more than anything, are looking to see, what type of person are you, what type of values do you have, and at the end of the day, your personal brand is going to be shown on your social media platforms. If you're trying to get a job and someone Googled your name, they looked you up on social media, would they be happy with what they would find? Because if not, then you need to do some work on your personal brand and making sure that in the future, whether it is that you're applying for your dream job, or you're starting up your own business, or you want to build a community, whatever it may be, your personal brand is going to be your number one tool. So the number one thing you have to figure out is how can you control what is being said about you out in the internet? Because if you don't have a social media and if you don't have a website, at the end of the day, all people are going to be able to find about you is going to be either what someone else has said about you, or they're not going to find something online, which it might raise some red flags, just because it's kind of hard to find someone that does not have a Facebook, right? Even if you're not active on it, at least you have your family and friends posting there. At least you have a cover photo or a profile photo that people can see and at least see your face, right? So it's super, super valuable that you control what is out there before anyone else can control it. So there's a bunch of different reasons why your personal brand is so valuable for yourself and for other people around you. So number one is influence. At the end of the day, people trust people. And when you look at corporate brands, most people know, or at least assume, that a corporation is established to make money, right? And because of that same reason, whenever you see someone or a big company or a corporation that is posting something on their social media, that is advertising anything on TV, well, your first thought is they are not doing this for me. They're essentially doing it so they can make money off of me, right? And whether that's their first intention or not, it still makes sense why you would feel that way. There was a study that says that 92% of consumers would rather listen to influencers, their friends, their family, even if this influencer is just someone that they met through social media. They would much rather listen to that person than an actual corporate brand, right? And it's because of the same reason, where at the end of the day, you trust your friends, you trust your family, and even if you've just met people on social media, people that you've never met in real life, at least you have a connection with them, where if they propose to you something, they share with you a product or a service, you're much more likely to trust them over any corporation. So reason number two why your personal brand is so valuable is that your differences are your strengths. We live in a world where every single person at the end of the day has their personal brand. I mean, they might not be showing it, right? They might not be promoting it or taking action on it, especially online, but everyone has their personal brand. And what that means is that we all have differences, right? We all have things, likes, dislikes, passions, values that make us unique, right? The shift has gone from trying to be like all these influencers and promoting the same thing, doing the same content, trying exactly what other successful people are doing, But at the end of the day, your differences are your biggest strengths. I'm reading this book right now by Seth Godin, and it talks about how your favorite book has a 1-star review. And when I read this, it kind of blew my mind, right? Because just think about your favorite movie, your favorite book, something that you truly live by, that you're like, oh my gosh, this book or this movie, I would recommend to anyone in the world because I know it would help them in, doing this and this and that, right? But someone out there guaranteed, does not like that movie at all or has given that book a 1-star review. So if you think about it like that, not everyone's going to like what you have. Not everyone's going to like what you provide, the value that you give to other people. And you have to be not just okay with it, but you have to welcome this, right? Because at the end of the day, this video that you're watching right now, I guarantee you there's people right now that don't like the way I'm talking, or they don't like the value that I'm giving. They don't agree with the things that I'm saying. And then there's other people that find this valuable. There's other people that can take the best out of this video and use it for the next step, right? They can use it for the next thing that they do. So there's always going to be 2 sides of a coin. I think that's how you say it, right? 2 sides of a coin. So make sure that you guys embrace your differences because that's going to give you a huge advantage. And last, your personal brand is going to give you so many opportunities in the future to do something big. And whether it is to apply for a job that you really want to get, whether it is to start up your own business, or whether it is to just make a difference in your community, having a personal brand is a way for you to connect with other like-minded individuals. And at the end of the day, even if you don't have that one thing that you really want to work towards, but you're still trying to figure it out, your personal brand is only going to help you in the future. So remember, don't make it about your business. Don't make it about that product or that service, but make it about yourself. Make it about what you believe in, your passions, your obsessions, your dreams, your aspirations, because that is essentially what's going to draw people in. I'll be making a video about how to discover your personal brand in the future, but if you have any ideas, any questions, any comments, I would love to hear from you guys. I'm so excited to be providing more value to you, and I just hope you can take the best out of this video and use it in your personal life. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I would highly appreciate it, and YouTube is just going to show you more videos from me if you do that. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you find any value in this video, please leave it down in the comments. Let me know what you liked, what you disagree with maybe, and I'll see you guys later.